He says the trade war and the global economic slowdown will be a drag on the overall Mid-America economy for the first half of 2020. But he expects overall regional growth to remain soft but positive, particularly with the signing of the first phase of the China trade deal. Survey organizers say any index score above 50 suggests growth. A score below that suggests decline. Personal income growth in Kansas is below the national average, largely because of troubles in agriculture. Kansas Public Radio reports that the state's personal income has grown by 1.6% since late 2007, when the Great Recession started. The national rate is 2.1%. All states have seen their economies grow since the Great Recession, but Kansas had the 8th worst personal income growth in the nation over the last year. Kansas farmers face an expanding drought and low commodity prices. Agriculture makes up 40% of the state's economy, and industries related to agriculture and food production are worth about $65 billion annually. The exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast: tonight it'll be clear, 25 the overnight low. Tomorrow it'll be a sunny day with a high of 43. Tomorrow night mostly clear, the low down to 32. Sunday sunshine with a high of 51. Sunday night clear, 28 the overnight low. Monday sunshine with a high near 50. Stay tuned for more basketball. I'm Don Elliott, KOFO News.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO, 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week basketball broadcast on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Tonight, the Wellsville Eagles host the Osawatomie Trojans. Our Game of the Week coverage is brought to you by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon, Quality Structures Incorporated, Nickel & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Kansas State Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, and Wellsville High School, Vintage Park at Osawatomie, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen for tonight's KOFO Game of the Week. The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season. We stop by Ottawa's newest destination for good, clean fun, Fusion Alley, to find out what the experience is really all about.
It's a lot of fun. We have a great time. Bowling, friends.
The atmosphere has been awesome. The leagues are full. Everybody's having a good time.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon is the place where friends and families are meeting to bowl, laugh, share, and enjoy a day or night together. Whether you're a serious competitor or you need the bumpers, a few frames can make you feel good. Don't miss out. Visit FusionAlleyOttawa.com for more information. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season.
Yeah, welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here as Wellsville looks to get their first victory of the season as they play host to the undefeated Osawatomie Trojans here in a Pioneer League matchup here in the boys contest. Wellsville 0-4 on the season. They are 0-1 in Pioneer League play. Osawatomie 4-0 on the year and 1-0 in Pioneer League play. Wellsville offensively, it's just not got it going yet this year. Just averaging over 51 points a game and giving up over 62 points per contest. Osawatomie, on the other hand, stifling defense. Just over 27 points a ball game through their first four and scoring 54 points per game offensively. They've got wins over Pleasanton, Jayhawk, Cleveland, Prairie View, and then defeated Anderson County right before the break, 52-26. Wellsville coming off of a loss right before the break against Burlington. They were defeated 60-48. Couple close losses. Lost to Paola by 4, Kansas City East Christian by 9, and also lost to Olathe Northwest to open up the season. A big school on the schedule for Wellsville early on. They lost 66-48. But Wellsville again looking to get a win in the win column here as they open up the post-holiday break play. And Osawatomie looks to continue their undefeated season, sitting at 4-0 and 1-0 in the Pioneer League. Expect a good defensive battle between these two teams. Coach Rick O'Neill of Wellsville and Coach Chris Pitts of Osawatomie, both defensive-minded up front. Wellsville in the past used a lot of pressure and kind of a free-flowing motion offense. Coach Pitts, good strategy, half-court defense, and he's not afraid to slow it down offensively and run through his sets to get good shots. So we expect a good one here in this Pioneer League matchup. We're going to take a quick 60-second timeout. When we'll be back, we will have the starting lineups to be ready for high school basketball. You're listening to the KOFO Game of the Week here on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Yeah, welcome back here to Wellsville High School in the High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you here this evening. We just got through with the starting lineups, and as teams come out onto the floor and get ready to play here this evening. Get you through those starting lineups for Osawatomie. Number 3, Chris Persley, a 5'8" junior. Number 22, Caden Carver, 5'11" junior. Number 10, 6'1" senior Boyd Cole. Number 12, a 5'9" senior, Dane Simlin. And number 44, 6'4" senior, Colby Jones. for Wellsville as we get the tip-off. Pursley brings it back. Usually that's Timlin going up quickly, and his shot is a little bit wild. Rebound brought down by Luke Richards. He's into the front court. Caden O'Neill, three-pointer from the far side. No good. Boyd Cole with it. Both teams pushing quickly coming out here to open up this contest. Timlin gives off. Now it's Boyd Cole. Cole loses possession there. Diving on the floor, Luke Richards. It's going to be a tie-up called here. That'll give the ball over to Osage. To Wellsville on the alternating possession. Amold tries to Richards, almost stolen away. Richards tries it up and down, looking for Cole Swanson. His pass is taken away. And quickly up off the glass, a shot by Timlin is no good. So Drake Amold, Cole Swanson, Jackson Showalter, Caden O'Neill, and Luke Richards, the starting five for the Eagles. No score, 60 seconds into this one. It's been back and forth, up and down quickly, running both teams. O'Neill with it, going to try and drive middle, going to kick it out. Luke Richards, three-pointer on the way just off the right side. Swanson tried to save it, but unable to do so as it will go back over to Osawatomie. Wellsville coming out in the pressure. Quickly broken there. Pursley's going to kick it over to Carver along the left side. Back out to Pursley. Now to Cole. Timlin looking inside, trying to get it to Colby Jones. Over to Boyd Cole. He's going to take the three. Shot up, no good. Carver with the rebound, and the stick back is up, and it is good. Caden Carver, first bucket, quickly the other way. Goes Luke Richards. He's going to go up strong. He'll be fouled as he went towards the basket. He's going to shoot two. Foul's going to go against St. Timlin. First team foul, first foul on Timlin. Richards toes the line to shoot two. First shot is up, and it is good. Fast-paced action here to open it up. Finally slowed down here by the foul call. Richards second, rattles around and in, ties the game at two. Richards gets a steal, but as he tried to save it in, Osawatomie will gain the possession. Pursley quickly driving the other way, and it's taken away. Jackson Showalter. Showalter driving, going to give it back out. O'Neill, 15-footer, just a little bit too long, and Richards brings it back down, and Wellsville will set up the offense. Swanson with it left side, now to Richards. Amold with his dribble to his right, step back, long two on the way, off the back rim, battle for the rebound, brought down by Osawatomie. Timlin with it, he's going to get it back to Cole. Wood Cole out top, now over to Pursley. Pursley left side, going to get it down. Colby Jones, the big man underneath. Good position down there by Jones, and he'll have an easy two. Osawatomie takes the 2-point lead at 4-2. Swanson goes baseline, and a whistle, and Swanson shuffled his feet, and he went to take off there. The turnover gives the ball back over to the Trojans. Jimmy Dorsey, Ian Smith, and Josh Brewster checking into the ball game here for Wellsville. The Eagles will substitute freely. They run a fast, run up and down, go, go, go type of offense and defense. And Coach O'Neill subs freely with that. Good Cole out top, being guarded by Jimmy Dorsey. Send it over to Pursley. Timlin over to Cole again. Now inside, Jones did a nice job as he was being fronted there by Swanson, and a good pass over the top. Finds Jones. Ian Smith, baseline to Cole Swanson. He's kind of stuck in no man's land there. Going to go up. Shot partially blocked. Swanson gets it back, and he'll go up strong with that one. And Swanson, his first two of the night, cuts the lead back down to 2. 6-4 here. A little over 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pursley He dribbled across the timeline. It off to the left side over to Boyd Cole. Cole going to drive baseline. Now he's going to step back. Shot on the way, no good. Jones with the rebound. He goes up, and a whistle and a foul going to be called against Wellsville. And it's going to go against Cole Swanson. First personal foul on Cole, and the first team foul on the Eagles. Jones leading scorer on Osawatomie here early on in the season, averaging just over 10. They spread it around. Does Osawatomie as far as the scoring goes. Pretty balanced. Romeo Smith checking in for Osawatomie, and Jones' second free throw. This one is good. Puts the lead back up to 3. O'Neal brings it across the timeline. Going to get it out. Jackson Showalter, three-pointer on the way, just off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound brought down by Bursley. The Eagles try to set up a trap and a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Josh Brewster. It's his first personal foul, second team foul on the Eagles. The Eagles will set up the full court pressure here. Ball comes in over to Boyd Cole. Cole will bring it across the timeline. Sit over to Smith. Smith out top to Bursley. Right side now, Boyd Cole. Osawatomie swinging it around the top of the key and exchanging. Now they're going to go over the top. Smith got it. He drove in, shut down there. Able to find Carver. Shot is up, no good. The rebound taken down by Luke Richards. Give it off to Jimmy Dorsey. Now over to Caden O'Neal. Step back, 15-footer off the front of the rim, no good. Richards chases down the rebound and drives in. He goes up and has it blocked there up top by Colby Jones. 6'4" senior in the middle there for Osawatomie. Was there to protect the rim on that drive. Ball will stay with Wellsville underneath. Caden O'Neal puts it into Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey takes a drive, gets a bump. Shot goes up, and I believe it's going to be called on the floor. Fouls on number 22. That is Caden Carver. Drake Amold and Cole Swanson back into the ballgame for Smith and Dorsey. Amold triggered in underneath his own basket, gets it into Swanson. Swanson tries to drive on Jones, shut down there. Now Wellsville reset. Swanson outside, has a three-pointer from the right wing on the way, just a little bit too strong. Cole with the rebound. Boyd Cole drives to the cross to the timeline. Now makes a move baseline, little step back. Jumper on the way, no good. Jackson Showalter with the rebound. He'll slow it up, give it out to Drake Amold out top. Driving in, and a whistle and an offensive foul going to be called here on Amold as he went on his drive. First personal foul there on Amold, and I really didn't see that much. He must have had the off arm extend. As I was looking at his back there as he was driving in. First on Amold, third on the Eagles. Osawatomie gets it inbounds there to Romeo Smith. That'll be back to Timlin. Timlin guarded by Richards. Timlin brings it across, pulls up at the top of the key. Get over to Boyd Cole. Romeo Smith now get it inside to Carver, back out to Smith. Osawatomie swinging around the top of the key. Trying to go high-low. Wellsville trying to shut down the pass into Jones. Boyd Cole with it. Cross court into Carver. Tough catch. Shot up off the glass. No good. Swanson brings down the rebound. Amold pushes it forward quickly, but Osawatomie gets back. Amold into the corner. Caden O'Neal, three-pointer on the way. No good. Long rebound brought down by Timlin for Osawatomie. Timlin into the front court, driving. Wild shot up off the glass. Jones able to get the offensive rebound and the stick back. Is the lead up to 5, 9-4. Wellsville will work it around the top of the key. Amold with it along the right side. O'Neal drives into traffic and will be bailed out there by a whistle and a foul called against Osawatomie. Foul is on number 22, Caden Carver. That's going to be his second personal foul. And team foul number 3 on the Trojans. Tyler Manning and Caden Fields will check in for Osawatomie. Wellsville gets it in quickly. Jackson Showalter, 3, no good. Able to get his offensive rebound. Tried to drive back. Reverse layup, just a little bit too strong. And Osawatomie will take it away. Trojans back it out. Now we'll run around some offense here around the top of the key. Timlin. Guarded by Richards, drives in, kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer on the way for Manning, no good. The rebound taken down by Jackson Showalter. Gets it off to Luke Richards into the front court. Over to Drake Amold. Amold drives to his right. Picks up his dribble, in trouble now, gives it off to Cole Swanson. Swanson going to drive baseline. Finds Showalter. Showalter into the lane. Little runner, no good. Swanson with the offensive rebound. He goes up, and a whistle and a foul going to be called here against the Trojans. Boyd Cole, his first personal foul. Fourth team foul on Osawatomie is going to send Cole Swanson to the free throw line to shoot 2. Swanson toes the line for the first. And it is up, and it is good. Swanson now with 3. First point in a while here for the Eagles. They cut the lead down to 4. It's 9-5 here, with 47 seconds remaining in quarter number. Percy and Brewster check back in. Swanson makes the second. Ian Smith will take over here for Cole Swanson. Wellsville sets up the pressure. Osawatomie gets it into Timlin. Now back to Cole. Boyd Cole dribbles across the timeline. Now he'll set it back out and guarded there by Jimmy Dorsey. He'll give it off to Tate Timlin. Timlin. Ball finds its way around to Boyd Cole, drives a 3, and it's blocked there by Jimmy Dorsey. It'll go out of bounds. Ball will stay with Osawatomie. Mersley and Colby Jones will check back into the ball game here for Osawatomie. Just under 30 seconds remaining. Boyd Cole to trigger it in. Ball into the corner. Going to try and get it down into Jones, and Showalter able to knock it away. Rick O'Neal calls for one shot here, it looks like. Josh Brewster with it on the wing, out to Jimmy Dorsey. Now to Drake Amold. 12 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Amold drives. Now backs up. In trouble there. Is able to find Ian Smith. Smith will be whistled for travel as he tried to drive the lane there. It was awful close. Ball comes into Timlin. Back to Persley. Persley going to try and pull up there. Shot is away, and it is no good. Reached the end of quarter number 1. Osawatomie 9, Wellsville 6. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa. It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name, and it means supporting our local schools. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
The staff and residents of Vintage Park at Osawatomie wish the Trojans good luck in tonight's game. If you or a loved one are considering assisted living, Vintage Park invites you to visit their friendly community, where you can enjoy the lifestyle you deserve. Visit VintageParkAssistedLiving.com. Vintage Park at Osawatomie. It's not like home, it is home.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. We're underway here in the second quarter. 12-7 our score. Osawatomie on top. Luke Richards' second free throw on the way, and it is good. That's the lead down to 4, 12-8. Persley will bring it across the timeline. Chased there by Jimmy Dorsey. Now Persley will reset the offense for Osawatomie. Cole driving. And he's driving hard, but he's going to be on his way to the free throw line, it looks like. Is a whistle and a foul going to go here on Jackson Showalter. First personal foul on Jackson. Team foul number 4 on the Eagles. Now the officials are going to get together, and they are going to say it is a shooting foul. Boyd Cole to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cole is 6'1" senior. First shot on the way, too strong, no good. Swanson checks back in. He'll replace Dorsey here for Wellsville. Second one on the way from Cole is good. Boyd Cole hit a 3 before we got back after that technical difficulty. Quickly the other way. Luke Richards inside to Ian Smith, and his shot up off the glass is good. Also kind of got away from their trapping press after that made basket. 13-10 is our score. Timlin drives into the middle of the lane. He gives it off to Smith, over to Persley. Persley thought about the 3, then he shuffled his feet on the drive, whistled for the traveling violation. The turnover will get it back to Wellsville. Jake Amold running the point for the Eagles. Over to Cole Swanson on the right wing. Back to Amold, now to Luke Richards. Down to Ian Smith. Smith going to reset out top. Now over to Swanson along the left side. Amold gets it to Richards. Richards over to Swanson. Now Ian Smith on the cut. Inside off the glass, no good. Rebound again brought down by Boyd Cole. Get it off over to Chris Persley. Persley brings it across the timeline. And hustled there by Drake Amold. Get it off over to Romeo Smith. Smith driving into the middle of the lane. Tries to pass it down to Colby Jones. And a whistle and a kick. Going to be called on Ian Smith. Tough angle out top to call that kick from, but It will be called, and the ball will stay here with Osawatomie. Jimmy Dorsey checking back in for Luke Richards. Persley up top to Romeo Smith, being guarded by Ian Smith. And Smith got a little bit too close there, and he'll be whistled for the foul. Team foul number 5, the first on Smith. Cole with it in the corner. Gets it out to Persley. Now across to Timlin. Timlin guarded there by Dorsey. Timlin, hesitation, drive to the basket. The shot up off the grass is good. Fade Timlin, his first bucket of the night, pushes the lead back out to 5 for the Trojans, 15-10. Dorsey has a look at a three. It's just a little bit too strong. Cole will bring down the rebound for the Trojans. Quickly up to Persley. Persley thought about the three, now got it down into Jones. Jones kicks it back out, and Boyd Cole, three-pointer on the way, and a quick whistle and a 30-second timeout going to be called here by Coach Rick O'Neill as the lead is extended out to 8, 18-10, 5:12 remaining here in the first half. Osawatomie on top of Wellsville here at Wellsville's home gym. A couple Boyd Cole three-pointers here in the second quarter have helped build this lead. It's just 9-6 at the end of quarter number 1, but Osawatomie on a 9-4 run here to push the lead up to 8. Richards checks back into the ballgame, has Josh Brewster for the Eagles. Drake Amold dribbles along the right side. Now get a screen, bring it over to the left side to Brewster. Ian Smith with it. Back to Drake Amold. Amold driving. Shot up off the glass. Just misses, no good. Jimmy Dorsey there to get the rebound. Tries to get it out to Amold. He saved it. Brewster gets it. Now to Richards. To the corner. Drake Amold again. And we've got a whistle and a 3-second violation going to be called against Wellsville. Jackson Showalter checks in for Ian Smith. So turnover there by the Eagles. Gives the ball back to Osawatomie. Trojans get it in over to Timlin. Timlin back to Persley. Now Persley will slow it up, and he'll get bumped there. Jimmy Dorsey having up there kind of just a little bit too fast, unable to stop and avoid contact. Swanson and O'Neill will come in for Brewster and Amos. First foul on Dorsey. Excuse me, the 16th foul. Quickly Osawatomie inside. Jones up off the glass, no good. Caden O'Neill gets the rebound. O'Neill quickly the other direction, gets it into Swanson. Knocked away by Persley, but Persley was on the end line when he knocked that away, so it'll be out of bounds. Ball to stay with the Eagles. O'Neill looking for somebody to get it into. Tries to deflect it there, but Showalter able to get his hands to it. He'll be fouled as he tried to drive. Foul is on Timlin. Team foul number 6 on Osawatomie. Second on Timlin. And this time Cole steals the inbounds pass. He's going to give it to Persley. Persley being guarded by O'Neill. It's a screen out top. Richards trying to pressure there. O'Neill on Smith. A lot of contact, no call. Osawatomie maintains possession. Timlin has it out top. Drives a couple defenders. Layup is up off the glass, and it is good. Tough move there from Tate Timlin. Osawatomie's lead is now 10. Richards on the drive. Again, a lot of contact, no foul called. And we've got a little bit of extracurriculars going here. As there's no whistle, there is a whistle now. And we're going to have a technical foul. The officials are coming in to sort it out. Luke Richards will be called for a technical foul. got a foul for a push and then a technical foul. It is the 7th team foul, so it's a 1-and-1 here for Romeo Smith to go to the free throw line. A lot of contact. Smith makes the first. Been a pretty, allowing him to play is just one way to say what's been going on here. Smith will miss the second. And then the technical foul. So Richards now has 2 personal fouls. The 8th team foul on Wellsville. Richards took a seat. Amold will check into the ballgame for him. Chris Persley is going to shoot the technical shots for Osawatomie. So I think a little bit of frustration just boiled over a little bit there. Persley's first free throw on the way is good, his first point of the night. Persley will get a second here. And Osawatomie will retain the possession here after this Persley free throw. His second is no good. But Tyler Manning will check into the ballgame here for Osawatomie, as well as Strike Gamel in for Wellsville. Osawatomie will bring the ball in at half court. Into Persley. Persley going to get it down into Colby Jones. Jones muscling his way up, no good, and a whistle and a foul is going to go, I believe, against Jones. And still a lot of contact before a foul was called there. Going to send Jackson Showalter to the free throw line. Colby Jones is his first personal foul, 7th team foul. So Jackson Showalter will step to the free throw line. First free throw on the way is good. So Showalter earns his second. Showalter, second on the way is also good. Brings the lead back down to 10, 22-12. Wood Cole, being guarded by Drake Amo, will bring it across the timeline and dribble between the circles. Gives it off to Persley. Persley pass over to Smith, stolen by Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey driving it in, layup up off the glass is good. First basket of the night there for Dorsey on the steal and the layup. Persley will bring it across the timeline. Give it off to Boyd Cole. Cole going to move to his left. Guarded now by Caden O'Neal. Manning picked up his dribble. Will give it off to Chris Persley. Persley back to Manning. Manning going to his left, gives it over to Smith. Smith going to try and drive baseline. Knocked away momentarily, able to get it back. And then a little floater up off the glass is good. Quickly the other way. Caden O'Neal driving. His layup just a little bit too strong, and Osawatomie there to bring down the rebound. Cole the other direction. Shot too strong. O'Neal with the rebound. Going to go ahead and give it up to Jackson Showalter. Showalter, layup up and good. 24-16 our score. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Osawatomie leads over Wellsville. Manning with it in the left corner, trying to drive on Amo. Goes into the middle, block there by Showalter. Jimmy Dorsey will pick it up for the Eagles. Dorsey will hold it up. Gillen Amo come across the timeline. Pass stolen there by Chris Persley. Throws it off of Caden O'Neal and able to get the turnover. Richards and Ian Smith back into the ballgame will take over for Dorsey and Swanson. That time, the Eagles got a little bit too lazy with the pass, and Chris Persley for Osawatomie was ready to go. Boyd Cole gives it off to Manning. Now over to Persley. Persley again shuffled his feet as he went to make his drive. We'll turn it back over. A minute 56 remaining here in the first half. Drake Amold brings it across the timeline. Osawatomie set in their half-court man-to-man defense. Ian Smith over to Amold on the right side. To Caden O'Neal, 15-foot jumper from the elbow, just a little bit too strong. Osawatomie battled for the rebound, but unable to get it down. Wellsville got it over to Ian Smith. Now back out top to Drake Amold. Amold, step back, three-pointer on the way, too strong. Jackson Showalter, offensive rebound. He's going to drive. Push it over Ian Smith, 15-footer on the way, is up, and it is good. Wellsville trims the lead down to 6. Minute 15 remaining here in the first half. 24-18, Osawatomie on top. Persley dribbles between the circles. Dribble handoff there. Boyd Cole able to avoid the steal initially, but then has it taken away. Ian Smith on the run out. Good pass there from Luke Richards. Now we've got a lot of contact. Again, no call. It is just wild and sloppy out there. Osawatomie able to break the press. And we've got a whistle. And a whistle, and we just got an official timeout, I guess. Ball given into Osawatomie in the corner. Persley with it out on the wing. Tries to get it over to Cole. Cole looking to try and get it inside. Now swings it over Romeo Smith. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Amold will bring down the rebound for the Eagles. They get it over to Caden O'Neal. O'Neal going to put a little up, little 15-footer is up, and it is good. The lead down to 2, 24-22. Boyd Cole with it for Osawatomie as he comes across the timeline. And a whistle and a reach-in foul there, Luke Richards. With all the contact we've seen here in the first half, I'm going to say that's a little bit of a ticky-tack, touchy foul. That'll be the third on Richards, the 19th foul on the Eagles. Dorsey going to come in. He'll take over for Luke Richards here to last 18 seconds. Boyd Cole going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Almost felt like the official was calling something just to slow it down. First free throw from Boyd Cole is up, and it is good. Caden Fields will check in. He'll take over for Colby Jones here for Osawatomie. Boyd Cole has earned his second free throw of the 1 and 1. Toes to strike. Sets and shoots. And shot is off. Battle for the loose bound rebound, and off of Ian Smith. Knocked to the ground. I think it went off of Smith's foot. It'll go out of bounds, so it'll be Osawatomie ball underneath their own basket. 16.6 remaining here in the first half. Cole driving to the middle. Kicks it over into the corner to Persley. But we've got a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against Jimmy Dorsey. His second personal foul, 10th team foul on the Eagles. And going to send Boyd Cole back to the free throw line, this time to shoot 2. Cole, first free throw on the way, just too strong off the back rim, no good. 25-22, 12.9 remaining here in the first half. Cole second on the way. This one is good. Dorsey will get it into Amold. Amold brings it across the timeline with 10. Amold working right side. Gives it to Ian Smith. Three-pointer on the way. Too strong. Boyd Cole brings down a rebound. Ball down on the floor. And Manning will just pick it up and hold on to it as we've reached halftime here at Wellsville with Osawatomie on top. 26-22 over Wellsville. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back, get you halftime statistics you're listening to. The high school game of the week here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT Building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
The staff and residents of Vintage Park at Osawatomie wish the Trojans good luck in tonight's game. If you or a loved one are considering assisted living, Vintage Park invites you to visit their friendly community, where you can enjoy the lifestyle you deserve. Visit VintageParkAssistedLiving.com. Vintage Park at Osawatomie. It's not like home, it is home. The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
And welcome into the KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show. Luke Queen back with you here at Wellsville High School. We're here at halftime of the boys' game where Osawatomie leads over Wellsville by a score of 26-22. It was 9-6 after the end of quarter number one. And Osawatomie extended the lead out, got it up to 10 points at one point. Wellsville came pushing back, cut the lead down to 2, but trails here at the half by 4. It was a sloppy second quarter. There was a lot of contact and a lot of no whistles really being called for a game that had 17 first-half fouls. It really was kind of a game that was a little bit out of control, but Wellsville able to battle back, cut the lead down to 4 when it got up into double digits there midway through the second quarter. Leading the way for the Eagles with 6 points is Ian Smith, 4 points apiece for Luke Richards and Cole Swanson, and also Jackson Showalter, and 2 points each for Caden O'Neill and Jimmy Dorsey. Boyd Cole leading the way for Osawatomie. He's got 11 first-half points, 5 points for Colby Jones, 4 points for Thade Timlin, 3 points for Romeo Smith, 2 points for Caden Carver, and 1 for Chris Persley. And it is Osawatomie here at the half, 26, and Wellsville 22. We're going to take another quick timeout. We'll be back with more from the halftime show here on the KOFO High School Game of the Week on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting our local schools. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can, so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
And welcome back here to the KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show. Again, it's Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where the Eagles trail the Trojans of Osawatomie by 4 at 26-22 here at the half. A little bit of foul trouble to look out for Wellsville. They were Luke Richards, senior guard, has 3 personal fouls. Jimmy Dorsey has 2 fouls. 2 fouls each on Caden Carver and State Timlin for Osawatomie, the only Trojans with 2 fouls. Leading scorer in the ballgame, Boyd Cole, 11 first half points for Osawatomie to lead the way, including 2 3-point baskets. No 3-pointers yet on the board for Wellsville, but leading the way is Ian Smith off the bench with 6 points. It's 4 points apiece for Luke Richards, Jackson Showalter, and Cole Swanson. But here in the first half, it was Osawatomie getting out to the early lead, taking advantage of some Eagle mistakes. Then the Eagles were able to force a couple turnovers, turn those into buckets, and cut the lead back down to 2. They were down by as many as 10 midway through that second quarter at 20-10. Cut the lead down to 20-18. But it was a 6-4 run there by Osawatomie at the end to keep this lead at 4 points. It was 9-6 Osawatomie after quarter number 1. So much faster paced and higher scoring second quarter. Osawatomie still outscored Wellsville in quarter number 2, 17-16, but a much better second quarter by both teams as far as getting into their sets and actually putting the ball in the bucket. A little bit too out of control in the first quarter offensively. It was an ugly second quarter, a lot of whistles and a lot of no calls going with them. There was a lot of contact as well, and a few cheapies were put in there, but these two teams will be ready to go in the second half. Both these coaches know what they're doing. Coach O'Neill been around for quite a while. Coach Pitts has been at Osawatomie now for quite some time, and I know he was coached well in college by Coach Andy Carrier at Ottawa University, so he knows what he's doing out there as well. But these two teams expecting to get out and push it a little bit more in the second half, see if they can get some shooting going for the Eagles and slow down a little bit of that Osawatomie attack here in the second half. We're going to take one more timeout. We'll send it back, and when we come back, we'll get you ready for second half action. You're listening to KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The staff and residents of Vintage Park at Osawatomie wish the Trojans good luck in tonight's game. If you or a loved one are considering assisted living, Vintage Park invites you to visit their friendly community, where you can enjoy the lifestyle you deserve. Visit VintageParkAssistedLiving.com. Vintage Park at Osawatomie. It's not like home, it is home. The staff and faculty at Wellsville High School, along with the administration of USD 289, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck to the girls and boys basketball teams this season.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Who do I play high school softball for? I play for my mom and dad who've never
never missed a game.
Whether they're playing for their teammates, their classmates, or their community, high school student athletes in Kansas learn important lessons they'll use for the rest of their lives, like respect for the rules and the value of hard work and sacrifice. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts, CarStar, Ottawa Co-op, Kaiken Auctions, and Arvest Bank. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
And back in action here in the second half. Cole Swanson with a shot from about 15 feet is good. Cut the lead down to 2. We've got a foul called away from the ball. It's going to go against Colby Jones. Big man for Osawatomie, his second personal foul. So Wellsville not only gets a bucket, then they get the ball back with an opportunity to tie. Eagles get the ball in. Caden O'Neill now out top to Richards. Over to Drake Amold. Amold going to drive right. Now backs it out. Cole Swanson. Gives it to O'Neill. O'Neill going to try and drive. Gives it over to Drake Amold. Down on the baseline. Cole Swanson, 12-footer on the way. Rattles around, no good. Jackson Showalter there for the rebound. He's going to put up a 15-foot turnaround along the baseline. And Jones there for the rebound for the Trojans. Same starters we had to open up the ballgame. Pursley, Carver, Cole, Timlin, and Jones for Osawatomie. Richards, O'Neill, Showalter, Swanson, and Amold for the Eagles. Pass, try to go high-low, did the Trojans. Deflected out of bounds by Wellsville. The Eagles trying to front the man on the low post. Quickly into Timlin in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. Shot goes up, a little bit of contact, no good. Luke Richards brings the rebound down. Richards drives the other way. He goes in a little bit too out of control. No good. But a battle for the rebound taken down by Caden O'Neill. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against Osawatomie. It's going to be on Boyd Cole, his second personal foul and the second team foul on Osawatomie. Said it was on the shot. So Caden O'Neill's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one up and in. Al O'Neill toes the strike for the second. Shot up, and it is also good. Ties the ball game. First 4 points of the half. Going here to Wellsville to tie this ball game back up. Pursley into the front court. Richards able to knock it away. Swanson gives it over to Amold. Amold going into the middle of the lane, and he'll be whistled for a traveling violation there. Pursley was trying to get in position as Amold was looking to make a jump stop into the middle of the lane. And he shuffled his feet when he came to the ground. Wellsville will set up the pressure here. Timlin with it, and Wellsville will back out of it as Dave Timlin will drive it across half court. Poked away into the hands of Boyd Cole. Cole along the left side. Pass intended for Timlin. Richards got a hand on it, but Timlin able to recover. Driving in, dishes it off. Colby Jones, nice catch and a tough finish there. Richards quickly into the front court. Over to Swanson. Pass intended for Jackson Showalter. Deflected. It'll go out of bounds. Staying underneath the basket with Wellsville. Amold to trigger it in. Gets it over to Cole Swanson. Swanson in the middle of the lane. Shot up. Rolls off the side of the glass. Rim no good. Jones gets the rebound. Showalter trying to get the help out and get the offensive board. Got a little bit too much of the arm there. So he'll be whistled for his second personal foul. The first team foul of the half on Wellsville. Ball into Timlin. Across the timeline. Driving on Amold. Going to put up a little runner off the glass. No good. Jones there for the stick back. His shot no good. And Swanson will clear the board for the Eagles. Richards into the front court. Now send it back out top to Drake Amel on the drive. Corner. Three-pointer on the way. Showalter. Shot is up, and it is good. First three-point basket of the night for the Eagles gives the Wellsville Eagles a lead 29-28. 5:15 remaining in the third period. Persley will get it out top to Timlin. Timlin driving right. Row runner up off the glass. Tough shot. Nice move there by Tate Timlin. He split a couple of Eagle defenders, able to get the shot up off the glass and in. Step back. Caden O'Neal from the top of the key. Three-pointer on the way is good. Wellsville with back-to-back threes here in this situation is giving them a 2-point advantage. Now Boyd Cole going to step back three, no good. Richards with the rebound. Pushes it forward. Jackson Showalter sets his feet. And another three-point basket on the way is up, and it is good. 5-point advantage now. And a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Chris Pitts. Jackson Showalter 2 for 2. Three-pointers here in quarter number 3. And Wellsville trailing by 4 at the half has come out on fire, outscoring Osawatomie 11-4 here in the early going. And to build up a 5-point lead at 35-30. 4:24 remaining here in the third quarter. This is a 30-second timeout called there by Chris Pitts, who's going to try and get his team calmed back down just a touch. Zeb Harris, Jimmy Dorsey, and Josh Brewster, along with Ian Smith, have checked into the lineup. So everybody checking out except for Caden O'Neal remains in for the Eagles. Boyd Cole gets it, being guarded by Dorsey. Dorsey will back off here as Osawatomie comes across the timeline. Cole gets it into Smith. Smith was along the baseline in a difficult spot, lost control of it, out of bounds, so the turnover gives it back over to Wellsville. Brewster in the front court, back to O'Neal. O'Neal, heat check three, no good, but a good rebound there by Zeb Harris. Harris along the baseline finds Ian Smith. Out to Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey right wing three on the way, no good. But another offensive rebound, this time pulled down again by Zeb Harris. O'Neal driving. Again, finds Dorsey. Dorsey thought about it, gave it to Harris. Dorsey with it, going to drive right. Going to put up a little baseline runner. Tough shot, no good. Rebound to Colby Jones. Other way comes Osawatomie. And that was Caden Carver on the drive, takes a bump. And the foul's going to go against Caden O'Neal. First foul on O'Neal, the second team foul on Wellsville. Brewster will give way as Jackson Showalter returns to the action. Timlin going to throw it in from underneath his own basket. And finds somebody, gets it into Boyd Cole in the corner. Cole will dribble it back out top. Set up the offense for Osawatomie. Cole going to come off a screen, three-pointer on the way, no good. Loose ball rebound is going to be called on Caden O'Neal, picked up by O'Neal. He's going to pull up from 15, no good. Jackson Showalter crashing the board, and now we've got a whistle and a reach-in foul going to go here against Timlin. And on Dake Timlin, that's going to be his third personal foul, the third team foul of the half on Osawatomie. Nice job there by Jackson Showalter. Crashed the board for that offensive rebound. Drake Amel going to check back in. He'll replace Zeb Harris. Good couple minutes there from Harris. Ball finds Jimmy Dorsey in the corner. Now out to Caden O'Neal. Back to Dorsey. Corner three on the way, and it is good. Jimmy Dorsey, first three-pointer of the night. The fourth three here in quarter number 3 for the Eagles. Timlin on the drive, going in hard, and we've got an offensive foul called there on Tate Timlin. Jackson Showalter got his feet set and just avoided the contact. And for Timlin, that is his fourth personal foul. So he's going to check out and personally going to check back into the ball game. Drake Amel Going to run the point here for Wellsville. He'll bring it across the timeline over to Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey back to Amo. Caden O'Neill, another three-point attempt on the way. This time no good, and a little bit bounced high up off the rim, got over on the top of the backboard. So it'll go out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Osawatomie. Richards and Swanson check in for Smith and O'Neill. All into Romeo Smith for Osawatomie. Driving into the lane, knocked away there. Cole Swanson picks it up. He'll hand it off to Drake Amold. Wellsville back on the offensive attack. Amold on the drive, takes a bump, puts a shot up, no good. And Jones gets the rebound. Whistle and a foul is going to be called here against Jimmy Dorsey. His third. Jones kind of exposed that ball out there. Dorsey tried to poke it away, got too much of the arm. As soon as the official blew the whistle, Dorsey agreed with the call. Persley trying to get it in. Carver stolen away. Jackson Showalter gets it out to Amos, to Richards, back over to Showalter. Down inside, Cole Swanson makes a move, strong, up in the air. The basket is good. Nice strong move in the post there from Cole Swanson. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called here by Osawatomie. We'll take it with them. Wellsville 40, Osawatomie 30. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.6 FM KOFO.
Geico presents, oh boy, another voicemail from your roommate.
Hey, I got some bad news. Someone broke into our apartment and they took your TV and your computer. But what's most upsetting is they took my water bottle. Oh wait, there it is. I was really worried for a second. Oh, they took your stereo too.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property protected. Like if your roommate is only worried about her $2 aluminum water bottle. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
Hey, check out this report of our Office 365 email and the threats sitting in users' inboxes.
Wow, how did you get this?
There's a free tool called Barracuda Email Threat Scanner that can quickly and safely scan our Office 365 email for hidden threats like spear phishing and domain fraud.
Really?
Yeah, Barracuda Email Threat Scanner identifies hidden threats and employees most at risk for a cyber attack, all summarized in a complete report.
This is great.
Get your free email threat scan now at barracuda.com. Barracuda, your journey secured.
And back here at Wellsville underway. Shot from Chris Persley in the corner is no good from three, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called against Jackson Showalter, so it's going to send Persley to the free throw line to shoot three. Third personal foul on Showalter, team's fourth. Jim Persley going to go to the line to shoot three. He's 1 for 2 on the night from the line. First shot on the way is good. Wellsville leads 40-31, 2 shots remaining here for Persley. Second one is up, and it is good. Wellsville trailed 20-10 in this ball game, and just before that last time out, it extended the lead to 10. It outscored Osawatomie 20-10 in that run. Third one no good, but the long rebound is chased down there by Carver. Gives it back to Persley. Persley on the drive, and standing in there to take the offensive foul is Cole Swanson. And Persley will pick up his first personal foul, the 5th team foul against Osawatomie. Persley just going a little bit too hard, and Swanson did a nice job of already having himself set there. So Wellsville takes back over here, 40-32 lead. We get it back into double figures with a bucket. Drake Amold across the timeline. His pass intended for Caden O'Neill, deflected there by Persley. Out of bounds will stay here with Wellsville. Nice hands by Ian Smith on the bench. That little tip, that got him in the nose. He was ready for it. So pass into Amold. He's going to dribble left, hand off there to Richards. Richards back over to Amold, now to Caden O'Neill along the far sideline. O'Neill tries to drive right, has it poked away, able to get it back, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called here, and that's going to go against Carver. Carver, his third personal foul, 16 foul on Osawatomie. Carver I think he was in the bad position, and it just got a little bit of O'Neal as he went to tie that up. Swanson with it along the right wing. Out top, Jackson Showalter thought about the three. Now gives it back over to Swanson. Going to go over the top, get it into Richards. Richards up off the glass and good. And Luke Richards is going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity for the and one here. The foul's going to go against number 2, Romeo Smith, his second personal foul, 7th team foul. Ian Smith going to check in for Jackson Showalter. And Jimmy Dorsey is going to wait at the scorer's table. He must be coming in for Luke Richards here. Richards looking for the three-point play. Shot rattles off. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against Ian Smith. He went over the back there of Colby Jones. Kind of climbed up the back of Jones. Whistled for his second personal foul. Richards is going to take a quick rest here. Pursley going to trigger it in and get it to Boyd Cole. Back to Pursley. Pursley going to be guarded here by Drake Amos. And bring it across timeline, loses it momentarily, able to recover. Now he's going to find Smith. Smith's shot up off the glass, no good. Colby Jones with the offensive rebound. He goes up and blocked out of bounds by Ian Smith. A lot of contact on Jones's initial move, but no foul called there. Ian Smith going to be called for the foul on the block. His third personal foul, 16 foul. Colby Jones at the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Osawatomie. Senior's first one on the way, too strong, bounds off to the right, no good. Showalter will check back in. He'll take over for Ian Smith. Jones into the line, second one on the way. This one is good. Colby Jones now with 8 points on the evening, lead to 9, 42-33. Wellsville on top. Swanson gets it over to Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey out top to Caden O'Neal. O'Neal going to hold it here. 40 seconds remaining. Maybe Coach Rick O'Neal's going to just go play for one shot here to end the quarter. Amos dribbles it out top. 30 seconds remaining. Eagles look like they're going to be really content with this just one shot here to end the the third quarter. Jackson Showalter along the left side. Out top to Caden O'Neal. 10 seconds. O'Neal will drive to his right. Over to Jimmy Dorsey. Now Jackson Showalter, 25-footer on the way, no good. Chance for an offensive rebound. Amos right before the buzzer and just no good. So we've reached the end of quarter number 3. Wellsville 42, Osawatomie 33. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hey, check out this report of our Office 365 email and the threats sitting in users' inboxes.
Wow, how did you get this?
There's a free tool called Barracuda Email Threat Scanner that can quickly and safely scan our Office 365 email for hidden threats like spear phishing and domain fraud.
Really?
Yeah, Barracuda Email Threat Scanner identifies hidden threats and employees most at risk for a cyber attack, all summarized in a complete report.
This is great.
Get your free email threat scan now at barracuda.com. Barracuda, your journey secured.
Geico presents, oh boy, another voicemail from your roommate.
Hey, I got some bad news. Someone broke into our apartment and they took your TV and your computer. But what's most upsetting is they took my water bottle. Oh wait, there it is. I was really worried for a second. Oh, they took your stereo too.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property protected, like if your roommate is only worried about her $2 aluminum water bottle. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And back in action here at Wellsville High School. First shot out of the fourth quarter there by Osawatomie, no good. Wellsville with the rebound on the offensive attack. Jimmy Dorsey, right corner, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, Chris Pursley there for Osawatomie. 42-33. Wellsville with the advantage here as we open up play in the fourth. That's Carver on the drive. He takes it up amongst a few Eagle defenders there, but a whistle and a foul. The foul is going to go against Cole Swanson. Second personal foul on Cole, the 7th team foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Carver. First free throw on the way from Caden Carver is up, and it is good. Luke Richards going to take over for Swanson here. Richards was already at the scorer's table far before that possession. So no change there. He was just Cole's time to come off the floor. Carver, second free throw on the way, rattles around and good. Lead down to 7, 42-35. Wellsville still on top here. Richards with it along right wing. Swings it out top, Caden O'Neal driving. Into trouble there, and they'll be whistling a traveling violation as O'Neal got himself into a tough spot. Switched his pivot feet, and he tried to make his move, and the turnover gives it back over to Osawatomie. Wellsville outscored Osawatomie 20-7 in the third period. Now a steal by Jimmy Dorsey. He does not have numbers, so wisely he'll pull it back out. Nice smart move there by the sophomore, and a nice reverse layup. Drake Amold into the scorebook. His first bucket of the night was a difficult one, as he drove the baseline, got it up off the glass on the reverse. Lead back up to 9 for the Eagles. Boyd Cole driving in, kicks it to the corner. Caden Carver, three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken down there by Jimmy Dorsey, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called here against Colby Jones. It's going to bring his third personal, and the 8th team foul is going to send Dorsey to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cole Swanson coming back into the ballgame, as is Ian Smith. They'll take over for Jackson Showalter and Caden O'Neal. Dorsey, first free throw on the way, rolls off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound Jones. Is it over to Cole? Cole up to Carver, into the corner Persley, baseline drive. And he goes up strong and is fouled. It's going to go against Ian Smith. That's going to bring Ian's 4th personal foul. It's going to send Persley to the free throw line to shoot 2. Chris Persley with 3 points, all from the line here. And the first one rattles around the rim and off, no good. Nine-point Wellsville advantage here. 6:22 remaining in the ballgame. Persley second, no good. Smith gets the rebound. He's going to give it away to Jimmy Dorsey, now to Drake Amold across the timeline. To go along the right wing. Into the corner to Swanson. Swanson is this to Luke Richards. Back to Swanson. 15-footer from Cole Swanson is up, and it is good. Swanson into double figures now with 10. Boyd Cole gets it into Carver. Back to Cole. Cole going to break the press himself. Get it up to Colby Jones. Jones is going to go right into Cole Swanson. And Swanson draws the offensive foul there on Colby Jones. That'll be his 4th personal foul, the 9th team foul. But the offensive foul means we are not shooting free throws. Showalter and O'Neal back in for Amold and Smith. Caden O'Neal is going to run the point guard now for Wellsville. It is over to Jimmy Dorsey. Dorsey, Jackson Showalter. Luke Richards finds Swanson on the cut, up off the glass and good. Cole Swanson back-to-back buckets has extended the lead up to 13 now for the Eagles. Again, the Eagles coming in 0-4, looking for their first win. 4-0 was Osawatomie. Pass over to Jones. Jones goes up. Swanson went up for the block, but he'll be called for the foul, and it's going to send Colby Jones to the free throw line to shoot 2. It looked like pretty clean block up top by Swanson. The official saw it differently, called the foul. Colby Jones, the senior, going to the free throw line. First shot is up, and it is good. Ian Smith going to check back into the ball game. Swanson will check out. Ian Smith has 4 personal fouls. Trying to get a few stolen minutes here. 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Jones, free throw is up, and it is also good. He's into double figures with 10. O'Neal pushes the ball across the timeline. 11-point lead, a little step-back floater. O'Neal hits. He's now got 9. Wellsville pushes the lead back to 13. Boyd Cole gets it in to Caden Carver. Cole dribbles across the timeline along the left wing. Gives it to Carver. Carver inside to Jones. Jones, a little easy one there up off the front, over the front of the rim is good. Wellsville pushing it here. With the 11-point lead, under 5 minutes remaining, Wellsville can doesn't have to go quickly. Pass out to Jackson Showalter, shuffled his feet as he went to make his move. He'll be whistled for a travel, so the turnover on the Eagles. Gives it back over to Osawatomie. Big Timlin is checked back into the ballgame again. He has 4 personal fouls. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gives it over to Boyd Cole. Cole, 3-point basket on the way from the top of the key is good. First points of the second half for Boyd Cole, and now is 14. And the lead has been trimmed down to 8. O'Neal on the drive. Step back out. Got to get rid of it here. Finds Ian Smith. Going to find Luke Richards on the cut. Richards goes up strong. No whistle, a lot of contact. And a rebound down to Osawatomie. Over to Cole. 3-pointer from the corner is good. Boyd Cole back-to-back threes. Lead down to 5. And Rick O'Neal calls for his timeout. And he's going to just say a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. So back-to-back threes for Boyd Cole, who's had 11 first-half points, has not scored any so far in the second half, but has hit a couple here. Cutting the lead down from 11 to 5 in the last 2 possessions here for Osawatomie. Again, the Eagles were playing a little bit too quickly there as they had the lead, but just kind of pushing, getting themselves into some tough situations, forced a couple shots. So the Eagles will come out of the timeout with possession along the far side of the court. Richards will get it in to O'Neal. Drake Amel along the right side, down in the corner to Cole Swanson. Out top, Jackson Showalter, back over to Swanson. Swanson cross court to O'Neal. O'Neal, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound down on the floor, picked up there by Carver. Over to Cole. He was coming quickly, but had it knocked away, and when he went to try and save it, stepped on the sideline. So the ball will go back over to Wellsville. A nice job there to poke it away from behind by the Eagles defense in the pursuit. Got a whistle and a official's timeout as we need to have somebody's shoe tied up there. Now we're ready to get back to action. 3:37 remaining. Wellsville 50, Osawatomie 45 here at Wellsville. I'm Luke Queen, bringing you the action here tonight on the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Aiden O'Neal with it right side. Tries to drive baseline. Good defense there by Timlin. And O'Neal went to pass it, lost control of it, and then chased it down. Will be called for the traveling violation. The ball goes over to Osawatomie here. Chance to trim the lead down to 3 and possibly 2 with a 3-point basket. Romeo Smith drives into the middle of the lane. Pass deflected, and it'll go out of bounds as it was at the feet of Carver. Bounced off of him, and Kobe Jones unable to get a hand to it to keep it in play. Rick O'Neal calling out a offensive set here. Amold dribbles to the right. Now cuts it back. Caden O'Neal, top of the key. 3-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. Second 3-pointer of the night for O'Neal. Pushes the lead back out to 8. Now a steal knocked away by Luke Richards, but Osawatomie comes away with it. Romeo Smith had a little bit of trouble with the dribble. It kind of got high on him there, and he'll be called for the carry. That was definitely not just a high dribble. He had his hand underneath and tried to turn that ball over to keep control of it. So with an 8-point advantage, 2:45 remaining, Wellsville, and now Caden O'Neill shuffles his feet as he tries to make his first move. He'll turn it right back over. Wellsville had an opportunity to chew up some clock and see if they could get a bucket to push back to double figures. But it's right back over to Osawatomie. Tate Timlin on the drive, gonna kick it out. Boyd Cole, good cover there. He's gonna step back, off balance three on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound. Luke Richards came away with it. Up to Caden O'Neill. Drake Amos now over to Luke Richards. We'll give it out to Caden O'Neill out top. Drake Amos looks like Wellsville's going to eat some clock here. And we got a whistle and a timeout's going to be called here by Rick O'Neill. And it's going to be another 30-second timeout. So, again, we're just going to keep it right here through this. There's 2:14 remaining here in regulation. Wellsville 53, Osawatomie 45. Coming into tonight, Wellsville 0-4 on the year. Been close a couple times. Lost just by 4 to Paola. Played a pretty tough schedule so far. Olathe Northwest, Burlington, both programs along with KC's Christian. Osawatomie 4-0. They're coming off of a 52-26 win over Anderson County before the break. But Wellsville, after down 10 midway through the second, has battled back, pushed their lead up to 10 a couple different times. Now with it at 8, trying to get something started back here, see if they might be able to get their first victory of the season. Drake Amos with it, left wing. He's going to drive across. Gives it over to Caden O'Neill along the right sideline. O'Neill drives into the middle of the lane. Now will pick it up. Gives it off over to Cole Swanson. Wellsville spreading the floor now. They're perfectly fine with milking some clock here. Osawatomie might want to consider coming out to foul. Tate Timlin, he's got 4. He doesn't want to be the guy. And a nice pass from Cole Swanson finds Jackson Showalter for the bucket, and the lead is back up to 10. Now Luke Richards applies a little token pressure to Boyd Cole. Cole gets a screen. He's trying to set himself up for a 3, but good defense here by Wellsville. Not allow him to get set up. Timlin with it, driving right. Going to go baseline. Gives it off over to Colby Jones, but a whistle and a foul, and an offensive foul is going to be called here. Again, Cole Swanson able to get in and get himself set up to take the charge. So the offensive foul will be the 5th on Timlin. Chris Persley is checked back into the ball game. 68 seconds remaining here in regulation. Wellsville has the alternating possession and a 10-point advantage. Luke Richards with it in the backcourt. Drives by Romeo Smith, tripped up, but no call. Gives it off over to Caden O'Neill. Drake Amos moves it to the right. Now we're going to drive. Going to give it over to Cole Swanson. Swanson goes up, blocked there by Colby Jones. Romeo Smith the other way, driving into the middle. Has the ball knocked away, and Wellsville has a run out here. Jackson Showalter, layup up off the glass, and it is good. 57-45. 40 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Wellsville on top. Boyd Cole going to pull up for 3. Shot no good. Long rebound going to go out of bounds and give it back to the Eagles. With just under 31 seconds. A little pressure coming up here from Osawatomie. Amos dribbles through it. Gives it off over to Swanson. Out to Caden O'Neill. Drake Amos with it. He'll dribble over, hand it off to Caden O'Neill. A little dribble handoff here. Amos with it. Just going to dribble it out. Goes out to Jackson Showalter. And Wellsville is just content to run out the clock. Osawatomie is not going to foul. So with 5 seconds to go, Wellsville, as we count it down, will get their first victory of the season here tonight by the final score of 57-45. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back and give you the totals for this game and We'll be back here in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 6644 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 6644. Enjoy!
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School in the KOFO postgame report. Luke Queen at Wellsville High School, where tonight the Wellsville boys got their first victory of the season as they defeated previously undefeated Osawatomie by the final score of 57-45. Osawatomie got on top early and spread out the lead to 10 points to 20-10 midway through the second quarter. But Wellsville then went on a 30-10 run to push the lead midway through the third quarter up to 40-30. Wellsville with the 10-point advantage, and the Eagles held on in the fourth quarter to get the 12-point win, 50-47. Again, their first victory of the season, evening up their Pioneer League record at 1-1 and going to 1-4 on the year. Osawatomie falling to 4-1 and 1-1 in Pioneer League play. Leading the way for Wellsville with 14 points, Jackson Showalter, 12 points apiece for Caden O'Neill and Cole Swanson, 6 apiece for Ian Smith and Luke Richards, 5 points for Jimmy Dorsey, and 2 points for Drake Amel. Boyd Cole led the way for the Trojans. He had 17. Colby Jones finished with 12. 6 points for Dave Timlin. 4 points for Caden Carver, and 3 points apiece for Chris Persley and Romeo Smith. But here it was Wellsville, after a slow start, coming back to get their first victory of the season, 57-45 over the Trojans of Osawatomie. And with the victory here, that completed the sweep for the Eagle teams this evening, as the girls won 65-29 over Osawatomie in game number 1. So a good way to start the post-holiday break for the Eagles here this evening with getting the sweep. Girls moving to 3-2 overall and 2-0 in Pioneer League play. The boys moving to 1-4 and 1-1 in Pioneer League action. Appreciate everybody tuning in here on the Mothership this evening for our KOFO Game of the Week. Larson Johnson back in studio, getting me in and out of the break and dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got it to you here this evening. I appreciate, again, you all tuning in on 1220 and 103.7 FM from Wellsville High School. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week basketball broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon. Quality Structures Incorporated. Dingle & Son Mortuary. Sutton's Jewelry. Advent Health Ottawa. And by Ottawa University. Kramer Pharmacy. The Ottawa Recreation Commission. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Kansas State Bank. Also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. CarStar. The Ottawa Herald. Bank Midwest.